Hey everyone, welcome to BAMM, the podcast where we talk about all things nerdy. BAMM stands for Beto, Anthony, Marcos, and Maria. I'm Anthony. This is Marcos to my left and Maria to my right. You can say hi.
You can say hi, Marcos.
No, I got in trouble.
Okay. And the B stands for Beto. Beto is not here because last July he passed away, and we're doing this for him. This was one of his things that he always wanted to do, is start a podcast, and we're gonna start it for him, talking about all the things that he was into, which is all things nerdy.
Also, today is his birthday.
Yeah, today would be his birthday. He would be
36.
So happy birthday to Beto. Today we're gonna talk about what animes he got us into, and how, because he's the reason he got us all into anime, comics, and all the Marvel stuff. So today we're gonna talk about what animes he got into. So, starting with Marcos, what anime did he get in? Did he get you into? Do you remember?
I blanked for that. No, it was Escaflowne.
Escaflowne?
Yeah, same thing here.
The same with me.
Yeah, I started liking that, and then the thing is, I never finished it because he stopped letting me borrow the
VHS, right?
VHS.
Yeah, see, that's when it shows our age. The VHS, it's, like I was telling you last time, it was not like today that you can get the videos right there and then. We actually had to wait a month every time because he ordered them straight from Japan. Mm-hmm. So it was a big deal because when they got there, he always watched the first and always got the second.
Yeah.
Sloppy seconds.
And then it would be a miracle that I would get to watch him. He's like, no, because you don't take care of it. I'm like, I can watch it right here. No. So.
That's because you weren't cool.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly the first one, but the farthest that I remember is Escaflowne, and then it was the Evangelion one.
Evangelion.
Yeah, Evangelion.
Get your shit straight.
It was that one. I have yet to finish that one either.
Oh, and the other one that I got into was Inuyasha. And this one I was able to watch on my own because it was already on TV.
Yeah.
On Cartoon Network. So.
Wow.
And I was actually able to finish it.
Yeah, that's the only one I haven't finished.
The only reason I finished it is because it's on Hulu right now. I finished it a couple of weeks ago.
I watched a lot. I never get to finish them because just life gets in the way.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think Escaflowne was the first one, Evangelion, Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Oh, I still haven't gotten into that one.
It's not for everybody. Because, it's not for everybody. We just leave it at that, you know what I mean? I guess if you're, older in age, there's a lot more animes that are more made for older audience than Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z is more, for a younger version.
Yeah.
Well, and if you grew up with it, it's
There's a lot of people at work. They're in their early 20s. Whenever that Dragon Ball Z, what was that last Dragon Ball Z series?
Dragon Ball Super. That's the newest one.
Yeah. They would be talking about it at work, and I'm like, shut up! I don't have to hear this at home with Anthony, and now I'm hearing it here at work. But they were all in like 19, 20, 21, so they were talking about it all the time.
It's because it's easier because now it's on TV. Back in the days, it was a more close culture. It was like a secret because people used to make fun of you. Now it's all out in the open and it's like mainstream and everybody's cool. Even rappers rap about it. You know what I mean? But back in the days, man, when you liked it, you were like,
I recently discovered an album from the rapper's name is Logic.
Yeah.
And the Incredible True Story. He was into cowboy bebop and all that stuff, and he made that album to bring in nerds and rappers together.
That show is one of the best ones ever made. Cowboy Bebop, Escaflowne, for my opinion, Evangelion, one of the ones, Robotech.
Oh yeah, Robotech. I
Robotech
totally
was
forgot
Beto.
about Robotech.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like one of the, like, in my opinion, one of the good foundation ones. I mean,
those
there's
are
some more.
Yeah.
There's some more that I like, but those are the ones, the main ones that always pop on my head. I always got into them. The first time I saw anime, and what caught my attention was on Escaflowne. It wasn't a cartoon like what everybody thinks. I mean, it was drama. It was, you got attached to the characters, It was more like a movie than anything else.
Y'all don't remember, we used to watch Voltron when we were little.
Yeah.
I think that was technically the first anime. Yeah, because we would watch it Saturday mornings, me, you, and Beto.
Yeah.
We wake up Saturday mornings to watch Voltron and Thundercats.
I remember
Thundercats.
I remember He-Man.
Oh, that's not anime. We're going off into a different direction. I'm talking about anime. He-Man was just like, ugh. I've gone back to watch it. I'm like, what the heck were we thinking? That's so dumb.
Now, you ever go back and watch Scooby-Doo?
Yeah.
It's funnier when you're high.
Yeah, that's not anime either. We're like going off into
Well, but still, that's like a foundation of just, not cartoons, because anime is not cartoon. I mean, like, for me, I think, Scooby-Doo and like Looney Tunes and all that's cartoon. I think anime more is it's, how would I say it?
It's in its own category.
Yeah, it's more. I blanked out with the word I wanted to say. Help me, Amador.
Animated.
it's more.
What the? How could I describe it?
They put more work into it. It's
deeper.
It's not just something that's just thrown together to make you laugh.
It's more detailed, animated.
It's
It has
more
a
thought
plot.
process.
It's a plot.
Yeah, it's a story.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it makes you think. It makes you get attached to the characters more than you think you will.
Like Game of Thrones.
The first anime I ever finished was Bleach, and I even went and read the last part of it on the manga, and I had finished. That was the first anime I had ever finished. That's my favorite one.
Oh, that is a long ass fucking series. That one, freaking
One Piece. One Piece is still going on.
One Piece, and what's the other one? Fairy Tail. Holy freaking God! I can't even catch up with that
Fairy
shit.
Tail?
Yeah, I think it's long. It's like, man, it's long.
What's Fairy Tail about for people who haven't heard it? That's the first time I've heard of that one.
I haven't really. I never really got into that one.
It's basically it's back in the days, boat ships and stuff like that. But then there's people that
Is it kind of like a steampunk kind of thing?
yeah, kind of like that. But I mean,
Is it the poster that? There's a poster with the little kid on it.
With red hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, and they have magic. And some have, magic. Some have some magic keys and stuff like that. And they join basically clans. And when they join the clan, they get hired to help people out, and people pay for them to, do stuff for them. But that's
Yeah, because that's the poster that Beto had.
that's a long.
Yeah. Back the big three, how they call it, was Naruto, Bleach, Bleach, and One Piece. And Bleach was the first one to end. That one got canceled. Naruto's long. That one eventually ended, and then One Piece is still going on.
No, Naruto though is on the third generation, or his kids.
Oh yeah, Boruto. I heard.
Yeah.
I heard that one's not very good.
Well, I mean,
Based on everybody's taste.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. I watched a couple of episodes of that, and it's not bad. It's kind of watered down, from my opinion, but
But I mean,
I
if
like
you get
it.
attached to the characters,
Well,
just like
yeah.
anybody would with any series, then you'd be like, oh no, this is awesome.
Yeah.
I do like the remix videos they do on YouTube with all the animations, the ones that I sent you.
Yeah.
I like those. Oh, I'm down with those.
Okay, so
Hey,
for the people who don't know what you're talking about, like me, what is that? Is it like a compilation of different
Yeah,
videos?
it's just the videos of the series, and they just basically rappers that put their
Oh, he sends me what they're called AMVs. I forgot what it stands for. It's like, yeah, you play music over it and you do like kind of like a summary of like either that specific character that it's based off of
okay.
or a series.
yeah,
Like a
series.
summary.
Yeah.
Of what it's based-
or sometimes just a complex of just main parts of the series,
Oh,
and they
hey.
put it with
Or
the video.
That
or
way
even
I'm
a fight.
If I don't have to, if I can't watch the series, I'll just watch this video.
No. It won't tell you, but it just makes the music sound cooler because you're watching something that you like. If some of the music there's like I wouldn't even bother listening to it just because some of my favorite characters are in it. I watch it or listen to it and watch it. But
Okay, so other than anime, we're also going to be talking about.
Oh, the future of the podcast. So we're gonna be doing kind of like reviews on Beto's favorite animes, like let's see, One Piece. The other ones he was watching was My Hero Academia, which is still going on. Academia, which is still going on. One Piece, which is still going on. One Punch Man, which is still going on. Just got the second season.
that I heard, I haven't seen it, but I heard it's very disappointing compared to the first season.
Yeah, I haven't watched full episodes yet. I've watched snippets here and there. It's pretty funny.
Is it?
Yeah, but I've only watched snippets of it.
We'll have guests.
That here.
Uh,
Oh,
one.
That's okay.
okay.
Take it.
Everybody in the group will have a chance to invite their favorite strippers to interview them.
You wish.
Well,
Favorite stripper, Amador.
well, I mean, we'll have. we'll just have. For now, we'll just have family members that knew Beto and that were close to Beto, like Ira and Junior,
Mike.
yeah.
Definitely, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
But other than the anime, we're also going to be talking about the conventions
Oh,
that
yeah.
you used to go to. that we would-
Acon's coming up at the end of June. Anime Fest is in April. Anime
Wait,
North Texas.
well, April next
or
year.
no, it's in August.
No.
Anime Fest is in August. Anime North Texas is normally in November. So we'll
Yeah,
talking about opposites.
I missed the Fan Expo
Oh yeah, Fan Expo that happened
Last week.
weekend.
last weekend. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to go, but shit happened.
yeah.
I was like, man, really, there's some hot broads out there. You know, and some of the costumes are like blows you away. Like,
Oh yeah, no.
and they're all, the majority of them are like homemade.
Yeah.
It's like, man, like it makes the people from the movies look like amateurs sometimes.
No, yeah.
So,
But-
along with the podcast, we want to include. Are we going to include videos,
Oh, yeah.
later on.
pictures?
We're gonna try to go to Acon maybe this year, or at least Anime Fest, and we'll make like a little vlog and stuff. It's something that Beto would do. He would go to those conventions and just take a bunch of pictures.
Just the FY, the best looking one is me.
Once you. Oh my gosh. You're such a dork. Okay, we're not even on video yet, and you're already saying the best one is me.
Well, I mean, not just anime. I mean, when we finally go see Avengers, we'll talk about that. He also liked Stranger Things, which is coming up July 4th. Third season will be coming out. Stranger Things.
Oh yeah.
The Walking Dead.
On the straight
He
back.
was-
Sorry, back to Stranger Things. We've gotten everybody here addicted to it.
Oh yeah. You
You need to catch up.
it's on
It's
Netflix.
good. It's on Netflix.
It's very
I
good.
don't have Netflix.
I'll let you borrow mine.
It's
You
very
just have to
good.
download
Stranger
it.
Things.
Uh-huh.
What is it about?
It takes place in the
Is it in
70s or 80s?
No, it takes place in the 70s.
70s.
Because season 3 takes place in the 80s.
Oh, okay.
It takes place in the 70s.
So it's about SCDs. Or what is that?
STD?
Yes.
No.
Stranger Things.
No. It's about like an alternate dimension that somehow crosses over to our dimension. But those in that other dimension, everything's all black, dark, and like abandoned. But there's creatures there that exist there, and somehow they end up taking a kid.
They end up taking a kid to their dimension, and through season 1 they're
trying to get him
rescue
back.
him.
But then you get involved with all these characters, and you start liking these characters, and you're like, it gets you into it. For the longest time, Anthony kept on saying, you need to watch this when it was on Netflix. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll get to it. I get to it. You need to watch it. So we ended up watching it. No, we ended up watching it when season 2 came out. So we ended up watching season 1. We were hooked. And then we went in and watched season 2. Right?
No.
It's like a drug because every episode they leave you hanging. You're like, what happens next? And now we've been waiting a whole year to watch season 3. Season 3, like you say, is going to come out in July. We got Jasmine hooked on it. Jasmine's my daughter. And she's like, oh my God, I can't wait until July. I can't wait until July. So, yeah. You need to watch it.
All the monsters are based off Dungeons and Dragons monsters. Like the Demogorgon is an actual creature in Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, okay.
I think you'll get into it.
I'll be the judge of that.
No, The Walking Dead, I haven't been able to get into it.
I
watched season 1, episode 1, and I'm like...
I lost interest. They talk too much.
I did the first season. After the second season...
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I can't.
I watched all the way to the 7th season. I tried all the way to the 8th season, and I lost interest. They talked too much. They just kept dragging it along, and they were killing off main characters left and right, and they got rid of the main character, Rick. They said the cowboy dude. They got rid of him. So it's just
well, you just done spoil it for the people who haven't seen it.
Well,
oopsies.
That's old news.
Yeah, that's like freaking 3 years ago, Maria.
And yeah.
Yeah. What other shows? Well,
another thing that we're gonna end up doing is if we get allowed to, we'll show videos of strip clubs.
Oh my gosh, here we go again, going off in the wrong direction.
Well, I mean, eventually we'll do story times about Beto, and then
which apparently involves strip clubs.
We'll do story times and stuff like that when Ira and Junior and Mike are on the podcast.
Yeah, it's a lot of drinking involved. That's all. It's all Anthony's fault.
It's a miracle that they remember any of this.
Well, that's why we need the other people because
y'all piece
Piece
different pieces together.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, I was the sober one, so I don't have any stories. I would just listen to Beto's stories and Margot's stories whenever they would go to the anime conventions and get drunk.
Yeah. Here's one story that I will never forget. So
Just a quick story.
It's so my brother Beto, that I call Vito. He and Mike went to anime convention. I don't even remember which one because that's how wasted it was. And so they went the day before me because I was working Friday and I couldn't take the day off. And then I got there Friday night after I got out of work. I get there, it's like, so what are we drinking? And everybody's like, we don't got nothing. It's like, what the freak, you know? So it's like, all right, so I got dropped off and nobody had a car there. Well, we actually had a car, but nobody wanted to take out of the
parking garage
because they would charge you more.
Charge you more if you
That's how cheapskate we were. So I googled the closest 7-Eleven. Just the FYI, it's not as close as the freaking Google Maps says it is. So it's like, all right, let's go walk.
You know,
Hey,
you know what happened? You probably left it on car mode, so I told you it was this far away instead of putting it in walking distance.
So I convinced Mike and my brother, like, let's empty our
Backpack.
bags, and we'll go over there and bring the beer back in the backpacks. Holy freaking A. It took us like 45 minutes to one way. We got to the 7-Eleven, we passed a bunch of hobos, and of course this is in Dallas, so downtown there's a lot of homeless people. And I shouldn't say hobo, my bad. Homeless people. And we get there, and because it was so far away, we ended up buying like, I think they come like Budweisers in the can, and we bought like two 18 packs because I told them we ain't coming back, fool. We're gonna have to make this last. And it was like how I could compare it to like Lord of the Rings. That's how it was.
Oh my gosh. Can we say melodramatic? So who was Frodo and who was Sam? And then what that made Mike what? One of the monsters?
He was a dwarf.
Smeagol.
He was
Smeagol.
That weekend is the first time. No, that wasn't the. There's another. No, that weekend I got pretty wasted. I don't remember much after that.
But anyways, how long did it take you to get back? And when you were coming back,
Oh, this
like
sucked ass. Cause you mean 2 18 packs?
who
Man,
was carrying it?
I was carrying one. I don't remember who the other. I don't remember much after that because I got plastered. Cause then that weekend. You always meet friends see, that's one thing I love about the anime conventions. It's like when you don't even know the persons, you're like connected because of the anime, you know what I mean? And then you start chit-chatting about what your favorite, anime is and this and that, and you compare, you basically notes of what do you think what's going to happen in the coming up series. Mm-hmm. And you just become friends, and then you end up getting invited to another party that's in the same hotel room. And they have their own liquor and beer and whatnot, and just after that, it just becomes a blur.
FYI, it's not just about the liquor.
No.
We're talking about anime too.
No. But the thing is, it's crazy though. I mean, it's like it becomes like that person for the longest time.
You find common ground because of that.
Yeah,
because of the anime.
It is.
And that's probably why Beto loved it so much, because every year he would go and he'd be like, oh yeah, I saw this person, and oh yeah, I saw that person.
No, he would make tons of friends. Every time I would go there, he would be chit-chatting with someone or taking pictures of someone that he took pictures of last year with different costumes and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, and that's another thing that I love about it. It's just the costumes are just like they get down.
Yeah. Whenever Beto would go take pictures, I'm like, did you take any pictures? He was like, duh. I'm like, well, let me see. I would look forward to seeing his pictures.
The ones I really like now is because I've been doing this for a minute. Can't compare to Mike. Mike's a freaking master. But I like the costumes that they're like basically they make the costumes the size of what they're supposed to be in real life. So they're walking on stilts or however they make it, but they're like huge robots or huge characters, and it's freaking crazy. Mm. Those are my favorite ones right there.
Yeah. So other than anime and conventions and movie reviews, we'll be doing vlogs with videos of the conventions and sharing pictures. So this was just a little snippet of what we're gonna do.
Yep.
So hopefully y'all will follow and listen to us.
Please give a like. I'll post this on YouTube, then eventually I'll post it on iTunes and Spotify so everyone can listen. If you're listening on Spotify, come give a subscribe to the YouTube channel, or if you're on iTunes, come give a subscribe to the YouTube channel, and if you're coming from YouTube, go listen on Spotify or iTunes and stuff.
Vice versa. Just listen. Just do it.
So thanks for listening if you were listening, and
we will catch you next time. Hopefully, we'll try to do this every week.
Hopefully. Next, let's see. If this is a weekly thing, next week will be, I don't know, maybe more story times about Beto.
Because, yeah, technically this was his idea.
Yeah,
We're just making it come true.
for him. So, happy birthday, Beto. Wish you were here doing this with us.
We miss you.
Yeah. So, so thanks for listening. Give a like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.